the amount of death in that war is far greater than the news has been reporting, or than, frankly, that either side has been reporting.
America is again in a very strong position to do something on this war and ending this war.
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz reminding President Trump of Friday's anniversary of D-Day. The Chancellor compared the Russia-Ukraine war to the Second World War, suggesting the US has the power to end the conflict. President Trump, meanwhile, suggesting that he believes both sides want to keep on fighting for now.
And I gave that analogy to Putin yesterday. I said, President, maybe you're going to have to keep fighting and suffering a lot, because both sides are suffering, before you pull them apart, before they're able to be pulled apart.
But he added that he doesn't want the bloodshed to continue. Trump pointed to a new study that reports many more people have been dying in the war than previously thought. Trump also said that he will increase pressure on Russia at some point. This came when he was asked whether he was considering additional sanctions on Russia.
When I see the moment where it's not going to stop, and I'm sure you're going to do the same thing, will be very, very, very tough. And it could be on both countries, to be honest. You know, it takes two to tango.
And meanwhile in Brussels,
America can't be everywhere all the time, nor should we be.
Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth says he supports NATO members spending more on defense. Hegseth is in Brussels on Thursday for a meeting of NATO defense ministers. President Trump seeks to raise the defense spending of each country from 2% of their respective GDP to 5%, more than doubling it. Hegseth says a number of countries seem to agree.
From France to Germany, to the Baltics, to the Nordic countries, to Poland, to Greece, to Hungary, to so many more, the commitment is there.
NATO chief Mark Rutte has proposed alliance members boost defense spending to 3.5% of their GDP and then commit a further 1.5% to broader security-related spending. On Thursday, various countries welcomed the idea of raising the spending to 5%, such as Sweden.
I do want to convey that this is an historic moment for Europe. If we are able to reach 5% by 2030 or 2032, we're going to go up to a defense investment that was at the height of the Cold War, and it's necessary for us to strengthen our ability to defend and continue living in peace.
Hegseth praises President Trump's initiative for strengthening NATO.
It was an alliance that was sleepwalking to irrelevance. And President Trump, in his first term, said you need to step up and spend more. And he has in this term done the same.
He added that the alliance is increasingly facing threats, saying it needs more capabilities and more, quote, hard power.